Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Season 2, Episode 12 of Switched Up Earth Distorted House. I think this episode was very interesting, kind of showed us what would have happened if there wasn't a Switch, what life would have been like, and honestly, I thought it was a very, very interesting episode. Of course, the main plot had to do with Bay and Regina pretty much moving in. None of them want them to live together. You know, Catherine and Daphne have gotten so close that they really are just making fun of them. So, we see also, though, that Bay is sort of trying to get closer to Ty, but the problem with Ty is that he doesn't want a real relationship. When she starts talking about, like, dates to him, he completely zones out. He doesn't really want to think about anything. And he just doesn't really care about it. And it turns out, though, that the real reason is because he's suffering from PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. And we find out because, I guess there was like this sort of bombing where he was, and he killed a bunch of people. And apparently this is based on a true story, because I heard that a bunch of girls in Afghanistan were basically hit in the face with acid, making them blind. So that's pretty much what happened, and it was something like that on Switched Up Earth. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I like that they did that because I thought that was very different, and I like that they touched on that. That was very cool. And I definitely feel very bad for Ty. I can see why he doesn't want to do anything else. He is, he has PTSD. He feels like he's still in the war. He doesn't want to help Bay. He doesn't want to go on a date with Bay. He doesn't want to pursue a relationship with Bay. He just wants to, do his own thing, fight in the war, and he feels like he's still... He feels like he's still in combat, pretty much. And I think that's pretty sad, because, I mean, it is quite sad that happened, but that's what happened. Yeah. So that's pretty much what happened there. Also, so the other thing that happened was John, basically, Toby, wanted to be a manager, have a new manager position at the car wash. And Nikki was all for it. Honestly, she told him how he should do it, and how, she said how he should do it. But the same thing was, he already has Travis. And when it came down to it, though, he ended up picking Toby. And this upsetted Travis, I think, a lot. He really was very upset about this. He wasn't happy. I'm sorry, the phone's ringing, but just ignore it. But he really trusted Travis, and Travis, was very upset about this, and he said how, oh, I'm sorry, it was a very close decision, and Travis is like, yeah, I get it. And I thought that was really, really sad, honestly, because, I mean, now Travis has no job now. It's really, really sad, honestly. And I felt really bad about it. I just felt really, really bad for him, and I just thought it was really sad what happened, and I really hope that everything works out. I mean, I'm happy that Toby now has a job at the car wash, because now, whenever he and Nikki get married, he has money already for them to buy a house and, things like that. I think that's the whole reason why he wanted to do it, is so he had enough money for him and Nikki. So I thought that was great, and I'm glad that he does have a job. I just am kind of upset that, John could have made a partnership, honestly. Why couldn't he have just made a partnership? He could have done that. Now, the other thing that's going on is Catherine and Daphne. So, they, of course, as I said, they're having a very hard time trying to get, having Bay stay with Regina. And they're also starting to bond, though. And they're in this tennis competition. And these people are involved in it. And they're trying to just have life go on, pretty much. Daphne and Catherine are just getting very close together, and they lose in this tennis competition, but, it ends up going well for them, and, the whole reason they want to do is because Daphne was starting to not really respond well to Catherine, and Catherine really wanted Daphne to bond with her, so that was interesting, and I'm happy that they won. I think it was really sweet how it ended, and I just thought that was really great. But then at the end, things got a little crazy. We saw how Catherine and Daphne are having dinner, and they're saying how, I wonder, well, I'm sure Bay and Regina I hope Bay and Regina are having food like this. Do you really think they're having dinner like this? And then they come to their house, and they see Angelo, Regina, and Bay dancing. So that's pretty much how it ended. They were all like in shock to see them, and they didn't really know what to do. They were just like in shock, and we pretty much saw what it would be like, because I mean, they're getting very close as families, and it's just very different, and I like that we're seeing this. It's very cool that we're getting this different aspect, how we're seeing more of how it would have been if there wasn't a switch, and I like that. I think that is quite cool, and I definitely like the only difference is there was a switch. It's just that Bay is with her biological mother, and Daphne's with her biological parents, so I think that's very cool how they all did that. So in the next promo, it looks like things are going to kind of go to hell. Shit's about to hit the fan. Looks like Nikki's is going to call off the marriage. I really hope they don't break up, because I mean, I really like Toby and Nikki together. I really don't want them to break up. I want her to call off the marriage because she says they're too young. I don't want her to say, I can't do this anymore, we're breaking up. I want Nikki to say, Toby, you're a really good guy, and I really love you, and I'm not breaking up with you, but we can't get married. It's just too low. It's too early. I don't have the money. You don't. It's not going to work for us. I just really hope that happens. There's a new guy in Daphne's life, it looks like. We'll have to see where that goes, because I don't know where that's going to go. Where was Emmett in this episode? He wasn't in the episode. But yeah, that was interesting. So we'll have to see where this new guy goes, and I'm just very interested to see what else happens. So I thought this was a really good episode, and I really enjoyed it. So again, another really good episode, and I really enjoyed it. So that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next video. Okay, bye.